Hi everyone, welcome to another video in which we are going to explore the SAP Menu Standard Module offered by Tosca. So let's take a look at what exactly it is. So if I move to my SAP screen, on the top what you see is basically called as SAP Menu, this part. Okay. And what can we do with this? We can click on menu and we'll get options. We'll click on different options here and we can navigate to different sections is what this menu section provides. Now Tosca has already created a standard module for that, so we don't need to worry about scanning or how to capture the elements. We just need to understand how to perform the actions. Okay. Now let's quickly take a look at what kind of use case we are going to use. So here you see user menu is displayed. If I click on this and if I click on SAP menu, the view is changing to SAP menu. Okay. So let's see how we can do that. I'm changing back to user menu here. So let me jump to Tosca Commander. And if you go to modules, you will find something called as SAP menu here, standard module, which we are going to take a look at. Okay. So I'll drag and drop this thing into the test case and let's call it as SAP menu and let's get started with this. Okay. So if you will see this menu bar and menu entry, there are two ways basically to navigate. So let me first write this as first way to navigate. In this case, you don't do anything on the menu bar because menu bar is the top section. Okay. You write whatever you want to do in the menu entry. Okay. So let's take a look at back at SAP screen. So here it is saying menu. And if I have to click on this, I'll say SAP menu to change the view. Okay. So I'll write menu here. Okay. And then I'll click on this and here I'll write SAP menu. Okay. Now, important thing is whichever is the last element on which you want to perform the action, you have to change the action mode from select to input here so that it knows that it has to perform an action on that. Okay. Now let's run this and see if this actually works or not. Okay. If this works, the user menu should be changing to SAP menu for us, and that is happening successfully. Okay. Now let's change this back because I want to show you a error which you might run into. Okay. The important thing here is this is case sensitive. So we have to see the exact, if it is in caps, if it is in small. So let's say I change this to capital M. Okay. And let's run this again. And this is going to turn into failure because the M of the menu, SAP menu, is in small letters. So this is not going to work. And this is going to give us an error. Let's take a look at the error just in case we are getting that so we know what to look for. So here it will say could not find the menu item SAP menu. Okay. So I'll change this back to SAP menu. Okay. Now we understood one navigation like just going into one tree structure. Let's take a look at some other complex structure. So if you click on system here and let's say we click on services and let's say we click on jobs and then we click on job overview. So let me just quickly take a screenshot of this because we have to type this out. And if I do that, it is giving me a error here. You're not authorized to use this transaction SM37. Okay. Now let me just change this back so that this error is gone. Okay, perfect. Now let's script this. Okay. So we'll now find the second way to navigate. And in this exploring this, we are going to grab the module in the second way. So I'll just search for SAP menu here. Okay. And I will write here second way to navigate. And this is usually preferred by folks who automate, but nothing is wrong. You can use whichever you want. Okay. Now, in this specific case, you have to work with menu bar. You don't do anything with the entry and you define in one line in the value section wherever you want to navigate. Okay. So let's take a look at the screen, what we have taken. So, okay. We have taken a screenshot, but I'm not sure why that is not displayed. Let me quickly grab that. System, services, jobs, and job overview. So I will just take a picture of this. Okay. And I will move this up. Okay. Now let's go to our Tosca commander. Okay. And what we have to do is here you see we are first of all clicking on system. Okay. So you in the menu bar you write system and then you have to write a hyphen and a angular bracket which basically showcases a arrow sign. Then after this we are going to services. So I'm going to type services here. Okay. Then hyphen, then arrow part. Okay. After that I want to go to jobs. So I'll write jobs hyphen arrow sign. Okay. And then job overview. So I'll write job capital JOB cap overview. Okay. Now, if this works fine, we should be able to get the error. Now, first of all, let's see if yes. So we are right now not getting any error so that we can make sure that our execution is becoming successful. Now, the moment you click out of it, it is automatically going to change the action mode to input. But if it is not, just make sure that the action mode is input here. Now, let's run this and see if this actually works or not. Now you might not see the navigation in the front because it is happening in the background. Okay. So it actually clicked and performed the navigation what we have seen in the seen a minute before, and we are getting this perfectly fine. You are not authorized to use this transaction. So this way, whichever place you want to navigate in all the menu section, you can very easily navigate using either the first way in which we have to mention it in the tree structure or in the second way in just one line in the menu bar. Just note that in the first section, you don't mention anything in the menu bar. In the second, you mention everything in the menu bar. Now that covers our SAP standard menu. We are going to take a look at the other standard modules in the next video. So make sure you like, share and subscribe and follow along with this playlist. And if this helps you, don't forget to leave a comment as well. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.